Hey everyone, Action here! The fate of the galaxy is in our hands. We pushed back the contingency until the last system. However, in our last battle against them, we suffered heavy losses because some brave but not very smart commanders decided to go melee against the crisis. And unlike them, you can actually help me out so much subscribing in the early days of the channel. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. It's only gonna cost us 336,000 alloys to reinforce all of our vessels. We can try to do a little bit of trade with everyone in the galaxy. They only have 200 alloys on stockpile. Alright. They only have 240. I'm starting to see a pattern here. And they only have 290. Yeah, so I guess that everyone is using alloys. That's why the price is so high. So we have to stick with our current production. Everyone in the galaxy is joining in to orbital bombard the contingency. What a wonderful sight. Oh, the Fallen Empire surrendered. We have a small system just there.
Reports a new
Oh, they
breakthrough.
want to trade kinetic launcher for this one. Eh, what is this? Mine is exceptional, your is common. We are not the same. Contingency is desperately trying to defend their planet. They're gonna jump through the hyper relay, which is basically on the opposite side of our fleets. Since our X-Lots have a arc to fire, if I remember correctly, yeah, firing arc, we can position all of our fleets towards the hyper relay so they can start firing instantly, just like that. And as expected, we just start destroying their vessels. Our allies are going in first as meat shields. I expect us to have 0 losses. Oh, 2 losses. Alright, that's fine. And back to orbital bombarding them. We can change the succession type to challenge. It doesn't really matter because we have all the support basically. And it's not gonna be arena combat. No. This is defense. Better. Machine world destroyed. A victory for the entire galaxy. Now there are only 3 more worlds remaining. But we need first reinforce our fleets, especially the GDF one, since we lost so many vessels trying to conquer the system. We need to build some storm repulsions, because, well, almost all the storms in the galaxy will come to our systems. And that's not good, right? Probably should grab our fleets and send to take out this scouting fleet, since they are quite near our borders, and I don't like that. Next world shall be this one, and I think there is only this scouting fleet nearby. And the contingency retreated their fleet, leaving their world exposed. The emergency of a threat on the galactic level has not gone unnoticed even among the normally aloof Elder Empires. The Guardians of the Galaxy. We do not need them at all. As a matter of fact, what can they do against the 25 times contingency? A 600k fleet? Pathetic. We have drawn their attention, and perhaps the scouting vessel will try to defeat our own. So for a machine intelligence, the contingency is not that smart, right? This is gonna be, what, their 10th scouting fleet that they send towards us? At least it's gonna be a pretty sight.
Construction complete.
Let's rush the agenda 2. Our next resolution could be the Galactic Imperium. But we're not gonna do that after we defeat the contingency. Oh, it seems that they learned something. They instead are retreating. Yeah, but I think it's time we make a move on their stellarization hub. Their scouting fleet is just moving away from us. The best system to attack from will be the Sojimia, because the Hyperrelane is the furthest away from their fleet. We activate the Pulse Stone once again, and we also summon the Dimensional Fleet to serve as our meat shield. Let's send them in first. Our fleet's right behind them. It's this system actually. Oh, it's quite interesting there is this sterilization hub and a habitat on the same system. Imagine being this population. Let's reactivate our edicts, because we deactivated them in order to save up some resources. So our dimensional fleet is the first to join,
Engaging
followed by
station.
our vessels. The starbase is now
Science
gone.
Division report success.
We are engaging their main forces now. Much better. We lost 30 battleships from the GDF, but so far it was good. Yeah, our dimensional fleet took most of the damage. We only need to be careful now because they're gonna send in more fleets to defend their planet. Just need to be aware of the hyper relay. The mission unlock is destabilizing. Need 1000 astral threads. Yay, everyone joined the party to bombard the contingency. I wish they changed the future how fleets are scattered. Second machine
Tracking
world
spaceborne
destroyed.
lifeform.
But they have 1, 2, 3 roaming fleets here. Another one there, so 4 roaming fleets in total. Oh, but they are retreating. Why? There they are. Should be over soon. Oh, Juggernaut is making the front line. That's not good. But it survived, thankfully. We lost 6 battleships. But the contingency is getting quite a very large amount of reinforcements now. 4 roaming fleets now, and we just took out another one, so they received basically 5 new reinforcements in the last, what, 2 years or so? And the best way to engage this planet would be from the Higma system. It is quite dangerous to attack them here because they can just pincer our fleets very easily. So we'll take control of the Higma and see if they come towards us. And nope, they're just moving away. And let's vote for the Tianqi Conservation Act. So I'm gonna make a risk move here and send all of our fleets, although we do not have a dimensional fleet to soak up the damage. Let's see.
Inbound message traffic. Fleet lost.
So far so good, we lost 1 fleet. Oh, the Juggernaut died, that's terrible. That's terrible, man. We lost the Juggernaut, which is a major downside to our battle capacity. Because now we're gonna have to wait until we rebuild one of them, otherwise we cannot win. We gotta be aware, one of the contingency fleets is approaching, so we send our vessels away from the Higem system. Although we don't have a Juggernaut, it seems that we are doing just fine taking their vessels. Not so much, but we still managed to win. And the third machine world is gone. So with only 1 machine world remaining, I will wait until we have our Juggernaut ready. Oh, but that's troubling. They are sending 3 fleets towards our systems. Ah, man. We're gonna have to retreat to finish the construction of our Juggernaut, and we are now stronger than ever. Currently almost 1 million diplomatic weight already. I think this is a good time to start taking out the contingency last world. So we summon the dimensional fleet, that put us at 1.1 million diplomatic weight. And which system is the closest one to the core? This? Probably this one. Oh, but this will be a tricky battle. No systems are good to engage this planet. I know what we're gonna do. So whenever we jump drive, we will arrive at the closest place to our jumps. So let's jump to the Higma system, and we will arrive in this location. This is the closest one. So we jump to the Higma, and then we jump back to the Cormagas, and we shall arrive here, at the opposite side at the contingency forces. So the only bad thing about this is that when jumping, we'll have a minus 50% ship weapons damage. Yeah. But it's that or close range engaging with the contingency forces, which I don't think it's a very clever idea. Let's jump everyone.
Engaging enemy station.
Just as expected.
Council
And we need to
agenda
grab
ready.
our dimensional fleet and engage them, because they don't engage automatically. The starbase is gone. Now their fleet. Alright.
Fleet lost.
So far we are doing great. We just lost one fleet,
Science
which
Division
was one
reports
battleship
success.
at least. Alright, that was a total win for us, even though we had the jump drive debuff. And everyone in the galaxy is joining us to bombard the planet, as always. It's quite fun, right? Everyone wants to participate, but no one wants to deal with their fleets. The heart of the contingency. This is
Inbound
the
message
last
traffic.
planet. Oh, it's very
Science
close
Division
to us,
reports
actually.
a new breakthrough.
The dimensional
Engaging
fleet
enemy
has
station.
already engaged. Now we can send our own vessels. This is the final battle for the galaxy. So far we are doing great.
Science Division reports success.
And we have secured the Nexus Zero. Now we just have to orbital bombard the planet till it reaches 50% devastation. Oh, but our head
Science
of
Division
research
reports
won't be around to see the galaxy safe again. The end of the contingency. The contingency has failed with the destruction of the last machine world. This regained the most powerful relic in the game, the Isolated Contingency Core, which allows the construction of one additional megastructure of each type. And look at the mechanical pop assembly speed we get. It's just so ridiculously overpowered. Means we can have a second Dyson Swarm, a second Science Nexus, a Meta Decompressor, and so on and so long. So yeah everyone, that's it. We won. Hope you guys enjoyed this playthrough, and as always don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on our next videos, which should be up tomorrow, and I will see you guys next time.